Hi guys, my name is Alexye'us Paris. I am a Houston-based entertainer. Many of you might know me from my spectacular shows here at Hamburger Mary's. Today, I have partnered up with NASTAD to talk to you about ending the HIV epidemic here in the United States, better known as EHE, and how our local health departments can work more effectively with our club community. So, to learn more, I am here meeting with Jordan Edwards, an HIV advocate here in Houston, Texas. So, let's start off by telling me, what brought you to become an HIV advocate?
I actually started my job and my work in the field at AIDS Foundation Houston. Back in 2013 is when I found out I was HIV positive. Around 2018 is when I started AIDS Foundation Houston. And so I've been working through that and learning how to find myself and also help the community out. So helping both the community and me is really what's been helping me start in this advocacy field. Okay,
so what about that you like, that makes you want to do that and makes that your passion?
I felt lost when I got my status. I felt like I couldn't have children anymore. I couldn't be my own person. I lost a part of me. So I found that again, and I want people to feel that same way. Those who feel lost, if they have a HIV status, they're not alone. And I don't want them to feel like they can't navigate and kind of have a life.
Okay. What are some benefits of having more diverse voices when engaging in the community?
Representation is the key piece. Being able to have somebody that you can look at and feel like they represent you, you'll listen probably quicker than you would somebody just giving you information. And I'm a part of the population that we serve. So being that I am that person, I can actually reach the population probably a little bit better than some individuals who don't represent that population.
So how has the outreach been in our city?
I think the outreach is pretty good in our city. I see a lot of people reach different areas of Houston and outside of Houston. I know that there's so many different avenues for people coming together. I feel that we could do a little better on being unified when it comes down to all the different organizations coming together versus being in certain pockets.
So what can the club do to be more welcoming for the advocacy?
I think, so a lot of times with the advocacy part, it's a little bit of barriers around being able to come in and provide actual, maybe testing and education, but then the advocacy part needs to understand that it's not just about the testing piece. There's more to a person than just getting tested. Knowing your status is important, but a person may have more barriers they're going through, such as lack of employment, lack of home, and that safety piece is important. And going into clubs, I feel that it's hard to feel safe sometimes when you go into the club because you maybe feel like being judged, or you may feel like you don't know who's actually inside the club. You may have not been out. And I feel like those things, making the people feel more inclusive and feel more included, I think is better.
So I hear there's a plan that within the next 10 years to end the EHE HIV pandemic. What are some of the priorities and some of the key points that they're using to make that happen?
So with the End HIV Epidemic, they plan on doing it in 10 years, which I think is amazing. I'm hoping that my generation can finally see the end of HIV epidemic. I know that there's so many different initiatives and plans and so many people coming together for it, but it's also understanding what does that look like, because HIV is just a symptom, as we say, versus the actual purpose of the problem that we're having. So being able to end HIV is going to allow us to look deeper into what HIV is doing to the community. How are people contracting HIV? Not just the sexual contraction, but is it survival sex that people are having? Is it that I need housing? So let's help with the housing piece so I won't have to have survival sex. And I think those are the key pieces, understanding how to help the individual within end the HIV epidemic.
So this has been a great start to our conversation. How about we take it over to the Eagle?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's go.